know that right here in Richmond, Indiana, Glen Miller Park has a lot of history that's just withering away. Today we're going to go check that out. At this park, there are several things that were brought to my attention that I think need to be addressed. In Glen Miller Park here in Richmond, Indiana, there's a site where Governor Oliver Morton once stood after Lincoln's assassination. His funeral train made its way right here to Richmond, Indiana on its way to Indianapolis. During that time, Governor Oliver Morton read the Gettysburg Address at a historical spot here in the park. According to somebody who tipped us off and wanted us to come check it out, this historical location right here in the park doesn't look like it used to. So if you haven't already, please make sure to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go check out what Glen Miller Park here in Richmond, Indiana looks like today. This is the Madonna of the Trail, a monument honoring pioneer women. Alongside it, you'll find historical plaques that tell the story of those who traveled the national road. A nation's highway, once a wilderness trail, now US 40. This road saw countless pioneers seeking new homes in the Northwest Territory. This tablet marks the site of Indiana's first toll gate, erected around 1850. This road you see right here behind me, that is currently blocked off. It used to lead to one of the most historical spots here at Glen Miller Park. We're going to walk down here and let you guys see what it looks like today. Looking past the sign and the concrete barriers, it appeared to be as if I was entering a whole new world. As I looked down to my left, I seen an old flag laying on top of the concrete barrier. I made my way down the road, scanning, looking at all of the trash and debris in complete disbelief that this was in a public park. So as we've made our way down through this closed off road, there's just tons and tons of trash and debris laying in the roadway, concrete barriers, closing off access to further down this road. This spot right over here, one of the most historical spots here at Glen Miller Park, lays in ruins. The spot has historical significance as this was the spot that Governor Oliver Morton, the governor of Indiana during the time of the Civil War, gave his speech in 1865 as Abraham Lincoln's funeral train came through the area. Governor Morton stood here upon this rock and read the Gettysburg Address. He then later left the site, got on the train, and escorted Lincoln to Indianapolis. Look at it today. One of the most historical spots here at the park, completely blocked off to the public and left to lay here in the weeds and just rot away. Trash in the waterways, see bottles, plastic, just everywhere, all the way down through here. Now we approach the Lincoln Rock, where a plaque placed by Civil War veterans in 1909 once stood. Sadly, that plaque is now missing. So now we're going to make our way down the road here, go try to find the spring that is now crumbling away. It just feels like a ghost town out here, honestly. There's old light and just debris all over the road, as you all have seen, and trash everywhere. Really sad. It's like this part of Glen Miller Park here has just been completely forgotten about. So hopefully we'll be able to get up here and locate this spring. Tons of wildlife back here. It's I feel like nature has just completely taken over. Here we see once pristine natural spring, now sadly overgrown and polluted. Concrete and debris have turned this historic spot into a shadow of what it once was. You can hear water underneath of the concrete as it flows down the creek. Stagnant water with oil sits in pools. It is just completely heartbreaking that this spot has turned into this. Being a part of the local history, like I had mentioned, this place is just laying here in ruins, not cleaned up, trash laying everywhere, the plaque missing. It's just absolutely ridiculous and completely horrible that they have let this park and these historical spots like this just sit and wither away. I don't know what their plans are, but maybe on our way over to the pond, which that's where we're heading next, maybe I'll be able to talk to somebody in the park office and see what the future plans are with this, because right now I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. And as I said, this is one of the saddest parts of coming back here to me personally. So we head over towards the pond, as that was another spot that was brought to my attention that needed to be checked out. So we're gonna head over that way now. I would also like to add that I find it a little funny that as I was pulling into the park here on the backside, I read a sign that said, "Please enjoy, don't destroy." I just found that very ironic that that was on the sign, and it was placed by the people who are letting this park get destroyed like it is. So as we made our way over here to the pond area, which is the next topic that was brought to my attention, I actually stopped up here at the park office and I just spoke to one of the employees, and I kind of asked her a little bit about what is going on as far as the historical site and why that road is shut down and why the plaque's missing, and also why the natural spring that they have here at the park looks like it does. She explained to me that they closed the road down about 2 years ago for some construction that they have planned because the road is washing out and there's some issues with some underground pipelines that they're running into, which also goes for the natural spring as well. I just wanted to show everyone this pond here and how it looks today. A lot of trash again, a lot of stagnant water, really needs cleaned, but you guys check it out. As we move through the park, you'll notice the pond and the surrounding area. Once a place of leisure, now marred by trash and graffiti. Even the local wildlife have to navigate this neglected environment. As I overlooked this pond, I couldn't help but think what it looked like back when it was thriving and people loved to come out in their boats and enjoy the outdoors. So as you all saw previously, the other natural water spring over by Oliver Morton's historical rock was in absolute despair. We're gonna go over here and check out the other natural spring here at Glen Miller Park. This is the much nicer one, and it's over here behind the amphitheater. This is one of the few places left in the park where spring water still flows out into the open. It's quiet, but it's still alive. After talking to some of the locals who were filling up their water bottles there at the spring, it's sad to say that a lot of them don't even know about the historical significance here that's in Glen Miller Park. A lot of them didn't even know that Lincoln's funeral train stopped here in Richmond. They were unaware of Oliver Morton reading the Gettysburg Address when the train did stop here locally. They didn't even know where the rock was even located, and I think a lot of that has to do because of it being shut down and the plaque missing, and it's just turned into forgotten history. And that is something that I personally don't want to happen. And this is why I'm so passionate about history, recovering history, bringing attention to things of this nature. It's been a real eye-opener for me today. Hopefully things will change in the near future. Hopefully by getting this out, it'll start a snowball to where changes will come sooner than just letting it lay and rot away. So there you have it, y'all. This park was founded in 1885, and for over 140 years, it's been a place for families to gather for outings, events, and just to get out in nature. We are just sitting here letting this park deteriorate and fall apart. Hopefully this brought light to some of you as you saw what the park looks like today. We cannot stand to lose this history forever, especially for our younger generations. If you all enjoyed this video, please make sure to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana Unearthed. And until next time, happy hunting, my friends, and we will see you on the next episode. Have a blessed day. See you later.